lie to you.
I'm really glad that Chicago is getting more reps of characters that were underrepresented in this post-quarantine era. We've seen a Ryu take off, now we've seen 2 Greninjas. These are characters that just didn't exist in Chicagoland practically at all. We had 0 to 1 reps for each.
It's a whole new world. It's a fantastic place I never knew.
All right,
although Pokemon Stadium we know pretty well as we start off game 1.
Yeah, underway here. Revolver making quite the run, formerly Sayuki, formerly top 10 in Chicago.
I like the new tag Revolver.
I do too.
I like it a lot.
I do too. I think it's an excellent change.
Before I saw him fighting versus, it was Snoofle earlier, I think? No. Oh, versus Big Mac. I didn't know who Revolver was. I was like, can you look it up? It's like, oh, it's Sayuki. Okay.
Yes. So
I like the new tag. Great choice.
In the past, he has had several deep ignition runs, and his general bracket demon, Earl of M, is no longer in this bracket. Mark knocked him out, and then Revolver knocked out Mark. So Revolver has a clear path. All he has to do is defeat a pair of Greninjas and one of our strongest Robs, and that is not the best start as IceKnight, the other player we haven't talked about yet, takes an early lead.
I didn't get to commentate IceKnight yet tonight. I did get to commentate some Mumon, and Mumon was very good at those Hydro Pumps. IceKnight showing it super early here on this first stock of the very first game.
So we obviously had a very online meta for all of quarantine, forcibly.
That was the only way to do it.
Only option we had. And for my money, of all of the new players in the scene, I think IceKnight has the potential to be by far, actually, the scariest of all of the new people, because he has the best fundamental understanding of neutral of anyone I played during quarantine era.
I mean, just look at that ledge trap in the corner versus Roy. Roy was a character who has some ledge get-up options.
Yeah, he was
Greninja just making it happen.
Yeah, he was there for about 70-ish% by the time he got off stage. Although Revolver making it back on stage, catching with the F-tilt. Game not fully even yet, as a nice little fade back fair poke from IceKnight. And once again, can Revolver get off ledge? He does this time. Oh.
Continuing the chase with that back air. Just using that whole full hop to scare Revolver out of a jump off of the ledge, but he's not full.
I like the Revolver side B out of shield on the unsafe down tilt option from Greninja in that situation to kind of like punish those and punish the bears on shield. But you can't get too happy with those, too excited, because IceKnight will pick up on that kind of stuff.
The up B's out of shield would have been excellent for Revolver, though. This in the last set he's played, and this one he's landed 1 or 2 of them. But you know what? IceKnight gonna find that prototypical forward air that so many Greninjas rely on in order to seal out the stock.
Yeah, he was able to get that down tilt into fair. Looking for the Hydro Pump. Could have taken a Roy stock at like 30. Revolver's got to be careful with those low recoveries. He's already got caught once with those. If he does it every time, it's likely to happen again in this 5-game set.
The drag down up air is super cheeky though from IceKnight, and it's even like a Phantom Footstool into a dare was the attempt. I like the idea. Revolver not fooled though.
Yeah, he hit the dare. It looked like he was going for an extra chase. There's that half drag down again. But Revolver making this a relatively even game. Roy can just blow up Greninja's stock pretty early if he gets the right reads. And IceKnight has been happy to play at ledge, and that is the kind of thing that he has to be careful of. Revolver's been hitting a lot of side B, so if you're going to play your game at ledge, you're going to die early occasionally. This is one of those times you do not want that, this particular stock.
By that ledge situation, but no, and then you get down tilted one time. I feel like Revolver played really well off the ledge until he then just landed the one time that he couldn't cover. And that's the thing about Greninja, man, is just the frame data is so good. You can throw out like 2 aerials and then still get a down tilt down out of landing, which confirms into the forward air.
I actually like the little bit of, he did a spacing and a short wait. IceKnight got on the other side of the Revolver shield to make that happen. He paced the down tilt, expecting Revolver to drop shield or maybe try to do something out of shield, which was exactly what happened, and he got just poked enough by that down tilt. Got enough of it to confirm. Very nicely played. Greninja, a player that relies a lot on those like pseudo-confirms, the down tilt into forward air, the dash attack into possibilities. There it is, the first one of the game. Dash attack into immediately back air off stage. Nice F tilt.
The dash attack into imagination which could become a real thing in the Nickelodeon game, where SpongeBob does a down tilt into literally the imagination of it.
Oh no! Don't do this to my brain. I can't handle Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl till it's actually out. Which
it's going to be godlike.
It's going to be here. I have to make it happen. I have to. 100% chance. Needs to be here when it is released in the fall. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, baby.
Well, in the meantime, the Nair breaks the zone from the ledge, but what a good falling Nair 1 from Revolver as he now takes the stage.
Yeah, he's got a little bit more control this game than he did from before. That dash attack's not going to hit as quickly as maybe IceKnight would have wanted to. Although, so far, that's F-tilt. Specifically F-tilt. The mileage has been crazy. That Hydro Pump will take the stock. And he was on ledge at 140. Roy was on stage at 80, and it turned into one quick interaction into some Greninja shenanigans and basically an insta-stock off a pair of F-tilts.
But then Roy up-tilt went burr, and so it's an even game.
It did, but it was 140 damage. You know, it's not just Greninja. I know how you feel about both these characters. You love yourself some Roy, right?
This has been a time. But you know what? I'm excited just to watch Smash. Doesn't matter what the characters are on the screen these days. Offline Smash is good stuff. Hello?
Caught the landing attempt, but PS2, the only stage in the game, I believe, from that spot where Greninja would have lived, didn't matter. Immediate jab back air. Revolver ready to continue this pressure that he's been putting on IceKnight this entire game.
I love that cross-up dare immediately off of the shield. Yeah, Revolver missed the jab, and then the jab got shielded, and then he dared right across, and he did so much shield damage. Could have led to a shield poke, which would have been a neutral win. Roy, not really a shield breaking character. The other Fire Emblem characters are better at breaking shields, but you can shield pokes excellently.
Oh, he got the down air through the stage and knew it. Soft hit down air pops right up into that F smash at those very nice biplat heights. Revolver gonna take the game as IceKnight throws his head back like, man, did that just happen? Yes, that very much just happened. That is a strong boy sword.
That was cool as hell.
That was cool as hell. All right, so we're gonna be a 1-1 split, effectively a best-of-3 set now. IceKnight has the stage pick.
If I got hit by that, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
But commentating Roy is pretty sweet.
Roy's cool whether you like it or not.
Because I'm not the one dying.
I really think a lot of characters in this game are pretty cool. A lot of the ones that not everybody agrees with, and Roy is up there for me. I think Roy's awesome. I like playing him. I like playing against him. I like watching the sets. He's a good character to have in the game. Easily my favorite Fire Emblem character, other than like maybe Corrin. But Corrin kind of sucks. Hate to say it. Sorry, Corrin fans.
You are weird.
Both of you, I'm very sorry, Corrin fans.
We've had this conversation. Oh, that was a sweet combo, though, from Revolver. Again, just using the biplats with that soft dare to lead to some shenanigans.
Yeah, that was probably the strongest punish he could have got off of that F smash. A really strong move, not staling other moves, ton of damage, put Ice in disadvantage, just really good sequence all around. But Ice turned right around and put a ton of damage on himself right after that. As Revolver still probably trying to get the hang of this matchup a little bit. As that dash attack, he catches the landing, starting to pace himself to punish a lot of IceKnight's landings in the last game and a half.
So nice walk up into the side B to get that perfect punish on the F smash. He was a little bit out of range of like any normal dash range inputs to get a punish on that, but still gets the perfect damage output.
A little bit of a down and away, it looked like, DI off of that Roy combo. The back air getting the weak hit, not the strong hit. Strong hit at the ledge at like 80 probably would have taken the stock.
Ooh, and that's sweet spotted.
Sweet spot down smash catches the roll in.
As Iken was saying, that's the Earl of M classic. Kept chasing with a down smash. You never see Roy do that because it's hard to sweet spot that thing, but you know, Revolver gets it done, and he is looking so good in this game. Although, as soon as I say that, really good answer from IceKnight.
Yeah, very good answer from IceKnight, something he needed, but he's got to come up with something. He's got to find it fast. Because
landing dare, again, just doing so much work for Revolver.
Yeah, this is looking kind of like a runaway game for Revolver a little bit, even with that one stock that got taken. It's the landings again. Oh, and he gets down-aired and detonated. Revolver takes game 2. He caught like every one of IceKnight's close-up landings and got the hard edge guard as IceKnight rolls the finger around in the air and says, run it right back.
Sign for juice. We're playing this whole Stadium.
We run it back. Oh, he thought about it. So what you may not
have a Luigi?
He was a Luigi main for most of quarantine.
Woogity, 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 woogity. Yeah.
A shell taken off. Good to see you, man. Yes, IceKnight was a Luigi main for the majority of the beginning of quarantine. Decided he wanted to pick up a good character. Opted for Greninja. Greninja has a lot of options. He still does.
Is that Greninja's down throw?
Forward?
No. He did like jam him into the stage. I've never seen that before.
I don't know if that's down or forward throw. I know a lot about Greninja, but for whatever reason, I have no clue. I feel like I usually see Greninja up throw.
Yeah, up throw is very, very common.
Right, so
I was like, down? What is Greninja's down throw? I actually just could not tell you right now.
Well,
Quiz me.
Which is interesting because it looks like that threw off Revolver and it led to some huge conversions right after, and Revolver didn't land the entire time we were talking. IceKnight going for the roll away, thinking that his opponent would get stuck on stage. Yeah, that's down throw. That's what you saw, right?
Yeah, it looks so goofy.
It does look very funny. Pokemon are wacky. Not to be confused with Wacky, the defunct weekly from Chicago's pre-quarantine era.
Well, Revolver's got the stage, and he is starting to move with it. So good at tech chasing his Greninja, though. He's able to get that quick grab out of the dash.
Yeah, I'm noticing a little bit of a trend here where Revolver's been living to like 130, 140, 150 every stock, and this big rage hits from Roy have just been putting on so much work. IceKnight's got to find more consistent ways to take stocks against Revolver's Roy. You can follow him at Revolver Crom as you see his Roy getting F thrown and dying at, what was that, 160?
Well, you've seen how effective the Hydro Pumps are for IceKnight. That is the reason why you're not seeing the Crom out here. It's so easy to edge guard Crom for someone who has that. Like, you've seen Squirtle edge guard Crom, right? You know how it is.
Seen. I've lived.
Yes.
I've been a perpetual state
You've been the architect of Crom edge guards with Squirtle.
That actually might be true. Best piece of advice I can give you in that one is you probably shouldn't.
So that's why Crom players are actually Croy players, and they play both.
Yeah, I like that Revolver's putting a lot of work into his Roy lately. He's been getting a ton of mileage out of it as that side B getting killed super early.
At
Still
like 100 on a medium weight.
Yeah, and by the way, it killed with authority. That would have killed probably 15% earlier. Roy!
That would have killed him like Kalos.
All right, so this might be IceKnight's last stock. All of a sudden, it looked like he was finding some answers, but a really good stock from Revolver. Looking to put this entire set away. IceKnight with a really good run today. Does it end here? Can't get that dash attack. Gets forward aired instead. Now Revolver just pushing buttons on top of everywhere IceKnight lands. Once again, same thing. Gets the jab, drag down.
And he delayed it too to try and get the sweet spot on the last hit, but it was not meant to be.
That sweet spot, unless he was DIing out, I don't think would have killed. Is the up throw going to kill at 170? And the Roy scream, everybody's favorite soundbite. Once again, he's living to insanely high percentages, and that's been the story. Like, Greninja should be able to take early stocks from Roy. Between edge guards, between catches and ledge, whatever. IceKnight did it game 1. Now he needs another one now.
Both Greninja players have been super good at just finding those confirms, but this is the first time they've really been, any of them has been stymied in that respect, right? Like against Snoofle.
Oh no.
Able to find those confirms.
He went for the down throw bear, and the second hit didn't hit. He was like 1% out of range. Gets the down tilt forward air. Wait a minute.
Well, we got a game now.
Misses the F tilt drag down. And the back air off the platform. Very nicely done from Revolver. Putting a sweet spot back air in the one piece of air where Greninja had to go if he wanted to continue the pressure. Incredibly nicely played.
The landing dare was a bait on the platform.
Yes.
We've seen how good the confirms were off of that landing dare on the platform when you get that little pop-up hitbox. And now you see how it's good just to bait like your opponent to jump into you as a punish. And that's what turned that stock around.